before in the morning, I made a story. Basically, this is my Instagram, by the way, if you want to follow it. I'm not trying to shout it out at all, but I made a story trying to hype up the Yankees players that are playing. I put like Luis Gil and every batter except Rizzo because, Rizzo for some reason you can't tag him, but everyone else you can. So I did this story. I'm going to play it right here, right now.
Nobody, nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
And we've got Gleyber Torres here, right there, as you can see, and Juan Soto looking at the story. Looking at the story. They've given up. Gleyber Torres and Juan Soto are gonna be free agents, our first and second hitter, and they are on Instagram. Less than an hour into the game. Less than an hour, okay? Because Juan Soto, okay, Gleyber Torres did see the story around like 3 hours before game time, right? 3-4 hours. Juan Soto saw it after 4 o'clock. Why are we not in the cages? Why are we not locked in? Why are we? They've given up. The two free agents that aren't here next year, they don't care. They are on their Instagram scrolling, seeing what people are saying about them. This game is over. Confirmed. I'm putting this at the beginning of this video too because I had just recorded the video that's going to be upcoming. And then I realized, I looked at who saw it and I saw those two people, Gleyber Torres and Juan Soto, looking at it. That's actually very disappointing. And it's over. It's over. If you were not Aaron Boone out before this game, you definitely have to be now because game 4, do or die. You want to put your best arm out there. And instead of going with your ace of Garrett Cole, the man that you made the highest paid pitcher at one time until Yamamoto got his contract, and you throw him out there, yeah, in a little bit, 1 day shorter of rest. But you throw him out there because tomorrow is not guaranteed, but today is. And you throw out a rookie who's had nothing but shaky starts. Yeah, in the playoffs, he won that game, right? But it wasn't as sharp as you'd think. And then previously to that, his ERA was, close to 10. That's how bad he finished off the season. And you're going to put season on the line, down 3-0. You're throwing Luis Gil. Oh, my Lord. We're throwing Luis Gil. Oh my God. I can't not say anything. Yesterday, you throw in Clark Schmidt. He was going to get lit up. Carlos Rodon couldn't throw a breaking ball. He got lit up. Garrett Cole had a great outing. Oh, let's see. Who are we going to throw out there? Let's go with the rookie. Yeah, absolutely great management. Not only that, not only can he not manage the pen or his arms out there because, we saw in game 1, you got Tim Hill, who's been pitching out of his mind, or Nestor Cortez, who hasn't pitched since early September. Oh, wait, we're going to be facing Mookie Betts or Ohtani, Betts, Freeman. Tim Hill lefty matches up good against Ohtani and Freeman. Not Nestor Cortez. Oh, Cortez versus Mookie Betts. Maybe that makes sense because Mookie Betts is 0 for 5. No, walk him. Oh, Freddie Freeman with bases loaded. Let's put him up there because he has a great average of over 300. Yeah, great management skills. Great. And then, game on the line. We have the man, the myth, the legend, Aaron Judge, right? Aaron Judge has been absolutely awful. Hasn't been touched from the 3-hole. But Giancarlo Stanton, the guy you even have a picture of him here, right? You've got a picture of him. You drop him to the 5th, from 4th to 5th. He's literally our best hitter aside from Soto. What are we doing? Do we want to win this? Is Lasorda actually secretly disguised as Aaron Boone? Because this is awful. Awful. You cannot tell me when we lose today that he has a job tomorrow. He needs to be fired the next day. And if he isn't going to get fired by Cashman, then he needs to resign because it's disgraceful. You're actually putting down one of the best lineups that I've seen that the Yankees have had in quite some time. We've got Gleyber Torres, who on his day, and it has been his day throughout October, sometimes he's a bit inconsistent, but he's been better than I thought he would. Juan Soto speaks for himself. Just the name. I don't have to describe him. Aaron Judge, you literally the AL record-breaking home run leader. Jazz Chisholm, an exciting bat. You got Stanton, who's been Mr. October for us. Rizzo's a great World Series champion. You got Volpe, who's been hitting like around 300. You've got Wells, who's been a decent rookie catcher. There's a bit of a mid-off going between Will Smith and him, but. Switching him yesterday, defensively, Wells has been consistent. His bat, obviously not. So when you put a noodle arm Trevino, it shows a lot of traffic for the Dodgers because they know they're going to steal bases with no problem. And then you got Verdugo, who, his bat's quiet, his glove's great. But I just think if he could just make these changes. I think, we've seen A-Rod get moved to the 8th spot after going 1 for 12 in the playoffs, and then he turns it up. Instead, we use our ego too much, and we don't want to move Judge. We're forcing him in the 3 hole. You've got to move him somewhere. Maybe don't move him to the 8 hole, but move him into the 5. Move him into the 5. That's all. I would have gone Torres, Soto, Stanton, Jazz, Judge, then Rizzo, then Volpe, and then, Wells, and then, Verdugo. Or I wouldn't even put Verdugo. I would have put Jason Dominguez or Trent Grisham because you need to switch that bat. I understand he just hit a home run, but that bat, I'm telling you right now, before the game's even started, Verdugo won't get a single hit. And we need just changes out there. And instead we're marching, and the only change we did was our hottest hitter went down a spot. So he's going to get one less at bat. Congratulations. Congrats. Wow. Aaron Boone, your season's on the line, and you made a terrible decision. Not only do you want to get fired, you should guarantee it. But too bad you have the best job security I've ever seen. He could lose 100 games next year, and he will still have a job because I have no idea why. I can't tell you, but he lives off a 69 mile per hour donut curveball down the middle, walk-off home run that we didn't even win the World Series. We didn't even win that World Series. We got there. We had a great moment. Aaron Boone, who wasn't even a starter at that point, got traded, that year. He was a trade acquisition. He hits a walk-off home run, and it's a 69 mile per hour donut. You could look it up. And down the middle, anybody could have hit it. Your T-ball team, the whole lineup gets this out of the park in Yankee Stadium. He's riding off that moment. If you would have took that pitch, if you would have decided before that pitch was thrown, I'm taking it, and the Yankees don't win that game, nobody would remember who Aaron Boone is. But instead, he has a whack walk-off home run, and it's a great memory, but it's not. It's just, you can't let this man ruin the future because of his past. It's absolutely disgraceful. And, it's awful. You think it's Derek Jeter who's our manager that's screwing it up. No, it's Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone. But anyways, leave a like and subscribe. Leave a prayer emoji down in the comments because my mental health will not be the same after this game when the Dodgers come out celebrating. And after a sweep, that hasn't happened since 2012, guys. 2012. This is the worst World Series, and it had to be, the time my team finally makes it. It's awful. Prayers up. Next year, what I expect to happen is a Juan Soto blank check, Aaron Judge therapy session, and Brian Cashman. Hopefully, you're gone with Aaron Boone, in Hawaii, enjoying Cancun or something, somewhere else. Just don't be in New York. Get a job elsewhere. Go to Boston. I don't care where you go, but not New York. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.